Whenever you're ready to continue.
I don't even know how to continue after that.
You said Oakmore was
Uh,
about 150 people?
Come on.
Or our community down here south of it?
Paw dabbers.
Paw dabbers?
Paw dabbers, yes.
Awesome.
Okay, yes. Your farming community, yes, is down there in between Oakmore and the large black X'd out ink spot.
Hooray.
You, for the most part, do trade with Oakmore and back and forth. Oakmore itself and the only other is pretty much the only other community you have had pretty much any dealing with or know that much about, but it is a village comprised mostly of humans with a few elves and a few dwarves that have made their way down south. But your gathering is the only community of, like I said, beast people, or however you would prefer to refer to your, I guess primals might be
Yeah,
fitting.
that's. Yeah.
About citizens.
Citizens.
Crittersons, yes. But for the most part, like I said, you're fairly self-contained commune. You know, you've got Mary, that is your blacksmith, that if something breaks down will fix it up, weld it back together, what have you. Doctor, in air quotes, Thistle Moss, you know, kind of looks after everyone else, specializing in orthodontics, apparently, if I'm not mistaken.
Dental surgery.
Yes.
That's not going to get old anytime soon.
But there's a fairly large and I wouldn't essentially it's like a plantation house, I guess, where the his name is Wilbur. Go figure. Come on. What the hell?
Did you get your adventures mixed up?
No, not really.
Okay. Okay.
Did you?
You mentioned Wilbur.
Yeah, well. Uh-oh, that's not right. That's because I need to do that and then this. Booyah. It's all part of a master plan.
Okay.
Let's see. Why does it keep... Anyway, but yes, the plantation house is owned by a squirrel.
Okay.
No, like I said, piggy guy.
I'm imagining a cross between a squirrel and a pig.
Squig.
Squig, yes, there you go.
He,
Squiggy Smalls.
he stores nuts so that he can wallow in them.
Well,
Oh god. Okay. That wasn't a PG thought.
A really curly, fluffy tail.
That sounds adorable.
he stores nuts so he can squirrel them.
Okay.
No more? Or do you got one more?
I got nothing. Keep
Okay.
going.
Store some rolls so they can nut in them.
Okay. Okay.
Yes. Come on. Okay. What else? I mean, is there anything, any sort of question so far that you might have? No, yes, no.
Hold on a second.
Yes, please.
I was looking at the character sheet for the guard because I was like, I was wondering what the heck
The guards.
equipment they start with. Because, I could kind of expect they don't have much equipment, but apparently guard is like the best thing you can roll in this game. Never mind.
Pretty much. Go figure. Text. Come on. There we go. Why not?
What? Oh, scholar. That's what the pen.
Scullery maid.
A scholar, yes, because this town has a thriving library. I'm sure.
Well, somebody's got to keep track of all the trade that's done and whatnot.
I suppose.
Now, when you've got like 4 of you that are scholars, then somebody just, dropping the ball.
Yeah. Like that one where both scribes in the town.
That was the life.
Yeah. You with like 5 int.
Speaking of dropping the ball. Come on, I hate people.
Oh.
And they hate me. Boop. Boop.
Okay. So this
Boop.
map you've got here is the farm.
Boop.
Okay.
It's all coming together.
All right.
But yes, you're correct.
Let me pull back a little bit there.
May not be exactly to scale, but close enough. And for the most part, like I said, to the I can do this if I can find the correct tool here.
Plantation house.
Yes.
Ray's jeans here.
Yeah.
Raised jeans. That's a crop circle there, or a crop arrow. This is of course the north.
What? Oh, hold on. Oh, okay, crop arrow. Okay,
Yes.
I see.
But like I said, to the north, and north, the west, and to the east are pretty much all. Well, no, I said east. Sorry, the north. I said west. Damn it. North, east, and south are all like farming, fields and whatnot. So.
Okay.
And oddly enough, there's, trying to figure out how this works out exactly, but I'm guessing there are actual animals that you guys raise as well. So go figure that
Primals
one
are
out.
supposed to be like, primals are just supposed to be like descended from animals. So.
It's the dogs raising the dogs. or
Kind of,
something.
yeah.
But with that in mind, and with that sort of being the general mindset of what's going on, what in particular, or is there anything in particular that you would be wanting to be up to this particular day? It is just after what's that time when they take the crops off? Harvest?
Harvest, yes.
So you're kind of getting near fall time.
Okay.
You know, it's a fairly decent day outside. You got overcast skies. You know, it's a fairly decent day, but is there any, like I said, what would you all be interested in doing?
Melody the Panda is probably here to help with the bookkeeping from the harvest.
Okay, so you're...
She's probably at the plantation house.
I
talking
didn't
to the
say
farmer. You just noticed. the soup plantation. Okay.
Yay.
She'd probably be going to the plantation house to talk to the farmer.
I should have put a D in there.
Okay.
I don't even know what that is. Pandemonium house.
Yeah. It's either there or at the storehouse if somebody's at the storehouse. I don't know which place she would go.
I do need to put that on
there.
Here too, yes. Well, storage is more for your, like, your
for the
plows
tools
and that sort of stuff,
okay.
Yeah. That is going to be down here by the milk barn. Or behind the milking barn once I can do stuff here.
Are these 5-foot squares?
Yes, like I said, for the most part, but not all of this is 100% to scale, so to say.
Oh, that's fine. I just want to know when we're looking at squares in combat if it's 5 feet or 10.
Yes, it will be.
Because I never remember. Okay. Sorry to cut you off, Anima.
Yeah, what's that?
Is there a place for that Mary works typically, or does she just kind of lug an anvil around?
Lugs and anvil. I would say that is there near the storage building. Any sort of like the quote unquote smithing area.
Let me put Melody over somewhere here.
There you go. Dry goods storage is good enough, I suppose. There's also, there I go pointing again. How good that helps.
Like the screen?
Yes, over here to the east side of the plantation house too. I guess I can draw it in also, but it's a more of the like communal quote unquote garden plot for for if the groups of the primals that are here that are coupled or whatever, they can, you know, grow their own. If they have something to grow, they can put it in there. There's also like a small orchard area on the back side of it that has fruiting trees and the like. So for whatever that's worth. But as you're kind of going about your day, let's see here. Is Moonwallow back there at the storage you said then?
I don't know what a guard is doing here during the day. I don't know what a guard does in this commune, since he seems to be the only one.
I would assume that he is more like keeping any kind of unwanted wildlife or out of here, or maybe just like a general lookout slash like farmhand kind of thing, I would assume.
Okay. So I don't know where he'd be, so.
Well, there is a kind of a high-pitched squeaking call coming from the south.
Okay.
Essentially, it's a yelling. Just someone yelling and calling out.
Okay. So I can go investigate that. In that direction-ish.
Yes. Let's see here. Look this up. One moment. What's that?
It's your mic, I think. It's doing okay.
What did I do?
Don't worry about it.
Okay.
No, it's not cutting out anymore, so we're all gonna live with it.
Indeed. Don't need this anymore then. Alright, if you say so. This is stinking crappy. And I mean that.
That's an unfortunate handle you've got there for your radio show.
What, stinking crappy?
Yeah. And the morning zoo!
Yes, the morning wildlife.
Yeah.
Exotic waitress. This will have to...
Oh, the tokens you're looking through.
Yeah.
Okay.
There's... No, exotic waitress is the other handle.
Oh, okay. Stinking crappy and exotic waitress on the drive time.
Drive time, morning hour.
Expecting you to start sketching something any second now.
What's that?
Just looking through the tokens and giving up and just drawing like a Pac-Man or something.
Yes.
A stick figure down to the south.
Yes.
How
Kim.
malnourished are you?
Kim, which is a mouseling that generally does kind of just general foraging in the area, but has today decided to kind of do bird watching or some such, has been yelling from the large rock formations that are to the south of the plantation.
Okay.
It's, like the discarded field stones and whatnot that have been plowed up and kind of stored if anything needs repairing, masonry-wise or whatever. But she is calling from that direction.
Okay.
Anyone who is kind of wandering or rounding around the plantation house to see her notices her standing on top of the large pile in a very like lemon yellow sundress, hopping up and down and waving her, as I'm doing the same thing, Jesus, waving her paws up in the air, sort of cooing to try and get anyone's attention.
Okay.
And
can run over there with Moonwallow.
Max will go too.
Like, can I see him from like there?
Oh yeah.
Okay. Actually, Moss is really good hearing too, so I might as well start moving him down.
Okay.
2, 3, 4. That's more than 30 feet. Oops, sorry. I'm ignoring my move and just moving stuff. Sorry.
So other than Moss, does anybody else have a bonus to like a hearing skill. Moonwallow might be able to hear.
He looks like a big cassowary. I'm not sure he has good ears. He's just got a job to listen for that
He's
stuff.
just got a job.
He's not very bright. I'm just throwing that out there.
Go ahead and make a roll for Moonwallow. Roll D24 for listen.
Okay. A 24?
Yes.
Or a 20?
24, because that's what... At least it says on... Yeah, it says on hearing, scent, and search checks, you roll a D24.
1, D2, 4.
Okay.
Wow. I don't know if this roller... I don't know if this roller can handle funky dice.
Yeah, it can. You got a 23. It didn't say a 24 or like 28 or something, but...
No, I know that, but it may not have correct randomization for funky dice. You know what I mean? The right kind of bell curve plotted out.
Post curve.
We'll see as we do it.
But she's Kim's yelling. Oops. Let's see. Sorry, I need to double check here. Definitely wouldn't be them. Oh yeah. I'm sorry, I'm just looking at numbers here. Yeah, you can hear her yelling. Urgent! Mary! Quick! There's somebody! They need help! Anyone! So you're gonna run on out there?
Sure.
Yep.
We don't know
Okay.
how far away she is because you haven't clicked anywhere on the screen.
Oh, no.
Oh no, she's all the way down
Yeah.
there. Okay,
She's
I'm
right at the
sorry. I
edge of
need
the-
to zoom out further.
No,
I'm sorry.
That's fine. There's nothing.
Oh, that's too far. Whoa. Whoa.
Too much.
Yeah, I can't see anything right now. Hold on. There we are.
Derriere.
Yep. Yeah,
Speed
oh yeah, I
is
can
40.
move these guys. I think I can move these. There we go.
Oops.
5.
5, 10, 15, 20. Is my move 20 or 30?
Speed the same as move.
Yes.
Yeah, your
you just
speed
divide
is
that by
your same.
5.
2.
Divide it by 5.
Yeah, because each one of these squares is 5 feet.
Oh yeah. I did that.
It's gonna take a while to get there. Even moving at max speed. Oh wait, if we're not in combat, then we can.
No, if you want to get like right in this area is when you can move your guys up to. You see
Yeah.
where I'm
I was gonna.
kinda in
I was
that general area.
gonna say you can move twice if you're not taking a combat action. I forgot.
Somewhere along that diagonal.
Let's see.
Whoever is coming can get up to that area. Where
Well, boy, that's a pretty long. It takes a while, but
Moonwallow and excuse me, Max are. Ooh. You see, because like I said, it's a fairly overcast day out. there is... Oh, come on. Any minute now. Any minute now. Oh, every minute now. There we go. Oh, come on.
I thought you drew something, but there's a smudge on my screen.
Yes.
That's good. I'm fighting the smudge.
You're fighting the smudge, okay?
I was like a villain from My Little Pony.
The smooth?
It's along the same lines, but sounds like something they would do.
Okay.
Smudge. Zap dap do ba da.
And I get a copyright strike.
Dappa deepy dee. Zeepa leepa deepa doo.
Are you still looking for tokens?
I'm making them.
Oh, for goodness sake. Okay.
I'm like not making them, but anyway.
Okay.
From
Kiss.
because the slightly raised area that you're on here, you look down towards the south and you can see how far away is that? 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90. Looks to be about 150 or so feet away from where you are now. There is another, it looks to be a well, this is a rat, it seems, larger than Kim there.
Okay.
That is bloodied, from what you can tell. He has his clothes are torn and seem to be charred for some reason. And coming from the low cloud cover, you see a just an abhorrent mass of well, it looks like meat chunks is the best way I can describe it, I suppose.
From the sky?
Yes, that swoops down out from the clouds.
Oh boy.
We're talking, this is probably Moonwallow, you'd say this thing is probably larger, or at least as large as like a brown bear.
Oh no. Okay.
And like I said, it looks like it's like there's no fur or flesh over it. It just looks like it's bare muscle with like pseudopods coming off of it and that sort of thing. It moves surprisingly quick out of the cloud bank and descends down towards. It seems to be pursuing that figure. And as soon as that happens, there's another very loud, shrill shriek from Kim, and she just collapses on top of the pile of rocks she was on. And actually, if you would, the three of you that... What's that?
Can we let Anima talk?
Oh, yes, I'm sorry. I didn't...
I was just saying cloudy with a chance of meat bears.
Okay. Okay.
The three of you that are currently down there, it looks like, please to be making a will save for me, which will be D20, adding your will modifier.
Can I do that right from the character sheet?
I think you can.
What's it? No.
0.
Yes, it says Moonwallow will
didn't...
save 7.
Okay.
Because it says
and
roll 1d20 plus 0 plus 1.
I need the one for thistle. Will save.
Yes. 3. Okay. Unfortunately, the good doctor, you're kind of like, what? You know, what the hell is that? You are sort of dumbstruck for the time being as far as performing actions, but
okay.
Max and Moonwallow are able to roll for initiative, as it were, if you are going to do anything.
Okay, so that's I need to make my stuff pop out. Hold on. How do I make my character sheets pop out instead of
if you
window pop outs for characters? There we go.
Yeah.
Sorry, I got it now.
It's the little.
I need to have these open over here instead of constantly obscuring the screen.
And I think you can still roll by clicking or whatever, right?
The initiative?
Yeah.
Maybe. Hold on.
whoever you have that is the highest initiative, just once. A 13.
If I could find my initiative, I could certainly do it. Well, I don't get an agility bonus anyway, so I probably don't get an initiative bonus. Let me just roll the d20. Okay, I get a 15.
15.
Nice.
Okay, so that means Miss Heathen would be going first.
Okay.
I think I can do... Where is it here? Is it that one? Yes, it is.
Oh, cool. Pardon me. Screaming is a free action, right?
Yes.
Okay. I'm not being facetious. It's his job to warn people.
Okay. Says 13. That was a 15. He got a 6. Come on, he got a 6. I got a 10. So.
Alrighty.
Alright, there we go. Turn order. So, Miss Heathen, you may act first.
Arjit, the first thing Arjit does is start yelling loudly for everybody to take cover. Who's not, like, raise the alarm, take cover, for the people who weren't involved in this fight. So I don't know if that's really free action or not.
That's fine. It's kind of like Jurassic Park raptor yelling, going out across the...
Alrighty. And I want to use both my move action and my combat action to move the maximum amount I can, which is 60, right?
Yes, it should be.
Which is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Diagonals count as 2, right?
No, the first one is 5, and then after that it's 10.
So 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Yeah, there we go. That should be 11 more. Okay. So he's just running right up into the smartly towards the danger. That's my whole turn.
Okay.
Well, actually, because we are on like our whole characters, all of our characters instead of just the ones in the combat. If
can you see that real quick? I'm sorry. Can you see that?
Can I see what? Yeah.
Arrow, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I can see that. How do I do that?
There's a should be an option. It looks like a little ruler with a circle in it.
Oh,
If
yeah,
you click
okay.
on your square, it'll show you. You can drag to see.
Excellent, thank you. If the panda was in earshot of the alarm being raised, I want to move her inside the plantation house because she's part of the characters.
Yes, she
For
can
this
go and she
initiative.
can go into the house.
Just move her in. There we go.
You bust in the back doorway that's right there, and as you're trying to get through the mud room, the inside door slams open, and there's Wilbur, the very large pig, boorish looking owner. He's what's going on out there?
And I can't read my panda's name. I'm sorry, Bright Spots.
He's
keep going.
No. I'm listening. I'm sorry.
I was just saying, Bright Spots just tells him Argent raised the alarm. I don't know why, but get everybody to safety.
What is it now? He puts on he's got his he looks like it's a 5-gallon hat, a 10-gallon hat, however it is.
It's a hat half full.
Yeah, yes, it's slightly depressed, as it were. Okay. He's got that on. It's got like a chunk ripped out of the brim, and he has this. You've only seen him use it once, but it looks like a pipe from a pole barn that he's got. He slings it over his shoulder as he starts to go out the back door. He pushes himself. He's get down in the basement. I'll find out what's going on.
Okay.
If anyone else comes in, bring them down with you.
All right, it's your handbox. That should be the end of my turn.
Okay. So now we are to Max and your character's anima. What would you like to do?
Okay. What is the range on my short bow?
Short bow, I believe, is in increments of 30 feet, I think.
Okay, it's not going to be useful yet. Even
well,
at my...
basically, it's longer than that.
Yeah, it's in the book.
Look it up here. Oh. Of course, the one thing I do not have. Talk amongst yourselves. The DM is unprepared. I'll be right back.
I'm gonna get some water anyway. Can I get you a thing?
I want some Cheetos.
Yeah, I'll drive right over. He's going to get the big book. I'm gonna get some water. I'll be right back.
I'm gonna put my clothes in the dryer then.
Earphone near the microphone. Yay. Yeah, Discord's still like I don't understand. One of those in the
Okay, let me look this up here for you. Allow me to get my ears put back in. Okay. Short bow, you said, correct? That sounded like a break.
Oh. Alright, I'm back. I borrowed your brother's book. So remind me to give it back when I'm done.
Book.
Equipment, right?
Yep.
There should be just a thing in the front to tell me where equipment is.
50, 100, and 150. So it's max, right?
Yeah.
Max has it.
Yes. I think.
Yeah, you can.
You have to move a little closer.
If you are able to move to there, you can be in medium range, which just gives you a little bit of a penalty to hit.
I think he may have gotten up while we got up. Give him a minute. It is the only problem with not having the cameras enabled. We can't see when we get up. Wizard. I'm stupid. Which page has equipment?
71 should be equipment.
Yeah, okay. 109. I'm just going to put a bookmark in it in case we need to look later. I have thousands of pieces of paper over here. Okay. So those ranges are, when it says 50, 100, 150, is that how much damage it does, or is that the hit going down?
That's how many feet it gets, and yeah, that affects the damage, or not the damage,
the two hit.
Your two hit roll, yes.
Okay, he's back. You have to go over it again for him.
If, like I said, if you can make it to...
And I'm back.
If you can make it to that square right there, which I believe you can, you will be in medium range for your bow to hit it.
Okay.
And basically what that means is what you roll, it's a -2 to whatever you roll. Short range, there's no penalty. If you're at long range, you roll a die lower than what you normally would roll.
Well, I'll be able to get closer than that.
Well, you can...
See.
What's his speed?
40.
40? Okay, so yeah, I was just counting for 30, so...
So, 5, 10, 30. And then diagonal, the first one is...
Yeah, the first diagonal is... Well, I guess there's your 40-foot line. Is what it's saying.
Oh. This is not using DCC rules for diagonal movement, is all I'm saying.
Alright. So I can take a pot shot from here, apparently.
Let me double check. Yes, you are able to roll. Like I said, you'll just it'll be at a -2 what you roll.
Alright.
So just do roll 20 and then subtract 2 from it.
And I have a -1 to my attack as well, but is that like my melee or is that just overall?
For max?
Yeah.
That will just be from melee, yeah, because you're from your strength.
Oh, I see. Yeah, it's a -1 to range.
Yeah.
So okay. So roll -20, and then it'll be like a total of -3, or no? That's just -1 to range total.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Well, roll that dice. Yeah.
An 8. Unfortunately, yeah, you loose your arrow and it seems to fall short just slightly. You perhaps like trip on a clod of soil on your way running down there in a hurry.
Max starts to scream out an imprecation against the enemy and kind of half collapses in a coughing fit.
Okay. Both Anima and Mary had heard the call too. Are they going to investigate as well, or are they going to just take cover in one of the sheds or the bunkhouses, or what would they be doing?
It seems like she would charge towards the sound of the ruckus. I think Anima's going to make sure that all the farm equipment is safe, or that's what he tells himself.
Yes, that's... Anima...
Check.
The vulture. You guys got this! I'm gonna make sure nobody wakes off the plow.
Everyone thinks about the people, but what about the equipment that keeps us all safe?
I'm hearing Nutsy from Robin Hood. Yes, sir.
Let's see what Mary's speed is. 60. Holy crap.
Yep. Oh, that's your horse for you.
Yep. I don't seem to have the ruler option.
It's
below the magnifying glass, I think. 60 could put you there, middle of the house.
Yeah, I got it.
So 2 down from the panda rug. Okay.
Panda rug. And then another 60 could go kind of in this area.
The red panda rug.
And then as you come around the house there, you see this same, the arrow for Max, and he shouts out his expletives as the arrow just falls short of this. Looks like a gigantic tentacled meatball coming out of the sky.
I'm getting hungry.
So that should be all of that. I need to roll for Wilbur, I guess, here too, technically. So you come out. Do.
Yeah, I gotta put him on the turn order.
Do I have it in the correct? Yes, I do. Sweet. Blop. I go bleep. And then I add, come on, add to turn.
We might have to make some tokens for next time with just animal faces. Because the top-down view is very confusing.
So he's actually there. So he will go 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, and then 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Alright. That is that. Meaty. This is where the fireworks happen. Yoink.
Oh, there you are.
Who's that?
I moved and I couldn't see where Pig was.
Oh. Alright. Anyone witnessing the large wad of meat in the sky? Bear witness to the large meat wad in the sky.
Okay, I'll do it.
Charging my laser, which is odd. That's what happens. 3 of those pseudopods kind of fan out in front of it, and a bright yellow glow kind of flashes from the tips of all three of them and shoot down at the figure of the rat that's running towards the house. And anyone that's able to, it would be, let's see, Moonwallow and Max can notice this, but strikes the individual in the back and tumbles down on the ground to a halt. And there seems to be like heat. Yeah, you can almost see the heat just emanating from the wounds there as this thing makes just a ungodly, like, just reptilian beastly roar. You've never heard such a sound before, so. And it goes... approaching closer. The rat will these. Nope. Is still on the ground. So now we're up to Miss Heathen and Moonwallow and company.
Alrighty. I don't think I can get close enough to render aid to the rat. Let's see. 1, 2, 3. If I take my whole movement, I can go try to render aid to the rat. Couldn't you just... No, now I'd have to take the pointer, sorry, and move him. That was 40 feet, it said. I've got 1, 2, 3. That's all 60 feet if I take both my movements. Now I'm in range to get killed. Is Moss still out? Or is he...
No.
Mobile?
He's, he, like I said, it wasn't really, like, fainted or anything. It's more just like, oh, there's something you don't see every day. So, yes,
okay.
He's free to act.
Doing a little metagaming here. He has almost nothing for hit points, but he's actually a decent character otherwise. He's gonna go... oh, shoot. Let's get the measuring tape back out. He's gonna get down where the mouse girl is and try to render aid to her next turn.
Alright.
And the panda is doing whatever she has to do for the people of the farm so we can keep going.
Okay, yeah, there's a few of the other inhabitants kind of rushing on in and fortifying their area. Or, yes, the area.
Oh, I should get a short bow. How does a bat use a short bow?
Very carefully.
Okay, keep going. Let's...
Anima and company. It is your move.
Let's get closer again. Fine. And I'm going to take another shot at it with the short bow. Holy crap.
That's... nope. Not a good.
I think I actually shoot myself in the foot, but I don't have any feeling in that one anyway, so...
No, you're not. It's not a fumble unless it's a natural one. So
yeah, you're
the arrow goes out of the bow, travels 3 feet, and goes into the ground, and you're fine.
Everyone stares at me incredulously.
So Mary can go.
Yes, that's right.
What is this meatball?
It's just the rocks.
Okay.
It's supposed to be a rock. So
I didn't want like a brain monster popping up unannounced.
yes, suddenly
60.
Hiya.
60. Stupid mouse. Okay.
Alright. So there's your 2 moves, that guy. You're done then? Correct?
Yes.
I don't want to speak for you if I don't have to. Let's see here. Oh. Wow, that's a much. But it's definitely doable. So we got 5, 10, 15, 25, 30. Boop. I just want to do this legit.
Ow! Get your claws out of me.
I agree.
Hello, Sophie.
Lay down. It'd be good.
Moss.
Okay.
Oh, not Moss. You're actually no. Never mind. You guys. I'm guessing you're both. When you said render aid, I'm guessing you were trying to like rouse them or and otherwise get down to check
See
on
if
them.
they're
Correct.
Yes, we are seeing if they have a hit point left to worry about.
So never
in
mind
game
on that.
terms.
There is another very loud noise that kind of rivals the bellow that Moonwallow let loose. And coming from behind the plantation house. And anybody that is looking back, I suppose, sees Wilbur standing in his pair of blue denim overalls without any, just, pink, pale pigskin, no shirt, whatever, is standing in the middle of the front yard there of the plantation with some sort of pipe up to his face. And just as you look back, there is a very large spray of red that comes off of that creature in the sky. And actually, Moonwallow, you, the two of you are kind of splattered in a spray of ichor from something blasting into that creature. And it again makes a pained noise as it kind of sort of halts, like on a dime, sort of halts its downward assault on that rat. It again. At the same time, those 3 kind of tentacles flail in front of it again, and they kind of let loose those beams of light, but they kind of shoot wayward and like off to your side. One hits the ground and just kind of makes a VoIP sort of noise, and it vaporizes the grass that's there is just singed and blackened. The rat is just breathing very shallowly, but seems to still be alive. Which again brings back to the top. So it is back to you, Miss Heathen.
Okay, the thing is still in the sky?
Yes, it's
How far
probably
up is
about.
it?
It's at least like 15 feet up right now, because like I said, it was just barreling down on you, but it stopped with whatever hit into it.
Let me ask you a game mechanics question. You said 15 feet up in the air.
Yes.
Am I able to attempt to make a 15-foot vertical leap when I attack? We're getting into warrior territory instead of zero-level character, I understand.
Roll me a jump check.
Well,
Yes.
what does that entail? Is that like a strength check?
Just, yeah, D20 and add your strength to it.
Alright, well, that's...
What's your weapon?
Nothing. I have a short sword and a not a shield. I have a short sword and what you got there? Armor. Leather armor, I think.
Okay.
So I'm attempting some real Ridley Scott shit here. Some gladiator stuff, but let's try. A D20.
Let us try.
14. There's no strength bonus.
Okay, yeah. So yeah, that's good enough. Go ahead and roll your.
So I roll my attack.
Yes.
Alrighty.
So
What does Raised by Wolves give me? It just says Raised by Wolves. Oh, never mind. There's no luck bonus anyway. Never mind.
I think
Since you have no manners.
Oh! Oh!
Wow.
Oh, what's my crit table?
Table
A
1.
D4 on table 1. Okay, if you look up table 1,
Yes.
I'll just roll the D4.
Alright.
Oh, and a 4.
Wow.
You somehow strike this thing's kneecap. So I'm saying what happens is you leap up in the air, and you are somehow able to single out that divot that was blasted open by Wilbur shooting this thing, and you leap up with your sword and jam it into the same wound. You do an additional D4 damage, and somehow this thing is going to be moving even slower.
Okay, hold on a second. I need to roll the roll 1d6.
Apparently, you stabbed its flight sack.
1d4 for the additional damage. 9 points in total.
Okay, Jesus.
That was that is just the dice. Sorry.
No, that's
Do I need to?
It's
Do I
taken
need
a
to
lot
make a
of.
roll to see if I make my landing?
No, I was gonna say with that roll, you do actually. I would say if you want, you can ground the thing.
Okay.
Bringing it down with you.
Okay.
So that happened in a made-for-TV Jerry Bruckheimer. Who did you say it was?
No. Ridley Scott from
Scott,
Gladiator. Right, turn around and yell, "Are you not?"
Are you not? Yes, not entertained.
That was awesome.
What kind of sound did it make when you stabbed it like that?
Some sort of squelch.
Kind of like
sure.
a.
Oh, okay.
I'm picturing since he's the dinosaur. I'm trying to remember the ones from the
like,
that cartoon.
It's like a huge cassowary sort
Yes.
of looking thing.
Are you not entertained?
I'm not doing that accent.
Sort of an Arnold.
Oh, you mean Dino Saucers? Is that the cartoon?
Terrible Thunder Lizards was the one I was thinking of.
I never saw Terrible Thunder Lizards.
It was one of the cartoons on Eek, I think. Eek the cat.
Okay.
Either way, that's down to the ground, so that's... I need to change this here. Come on. Object and tokens. I need to get off the measuring tape. And give this gentleman a icon that looks kind of like that. I don't know if anybody can see that, but it has a net.
Hey, it's tiny. Can you make it bigger?
Not without making the creature larger. It's a net, but...
Oh, all right, I see.
You gotta have to zoom in from the macro view.
Okay,
to
let
micro.
me... I've been zoomed really far out. I'm so sorry. So I was trying to see everybody.
Moss, you're up.
I was attempting to render aid to the field mouse that had fainted before.
Are you trying to revive or just to check to make sure that she's okay?
Is she alive?
Yeah, it looks like she just fainted.
Okay, then I'm gonna make an attempt to revive, which is an int check, I'm guessing.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so let's roll a d20 plus 1. Can I just add pluses onto this when I roll? Roll d20 plus 1. Oh, a 12. Does
yes.
12 work?
Kim, what's wrong? What happened?
What?
What happened?
Oh, the mouse.
Sees the thing again and starts to scamper away.
Yeah. Just he tries to point her towards the farmhouse, and then he's going to move up and try help with the rat because he's not as smart as I would like him to be.
I'm helping.
So that 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. This is as close as he can get this turn. And the panda's still doing panda things.
Things. All right. Anima, make it happen, buddy.
All right. Let's see.
It's grounded. Should he get bonuses to hitting it with the
15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. Alright. Gonna shoot it again. It's down on the ground and it's probably not moving much, so I'm gonna feel awful embarrassed if it doesn't hit this time.
There is a barn on the other side of the plantation if you need training after this. If you're still alive.
There's a barn on the other side.
You cut out something
Yes.
about the other side.
I said there is a barn on the other side of the plantation if you need practice after this.
Oh, okay. I took
I
archery and Girl Scouts, and I literally couldn't hit the broadside of a barn.
Oh.
I do believe that is enough to hit this thing.
You're cutting out again, John.
I do believe that's enough to hit this thing. Unless I'm still cutting out.
So that's enough to hit, and I just need
Yes.
to roll damage.
I believe it's a D6.
Okay. Roll 6. Oh my god.
The God's
Well.
not with you.
Every little bit helps, right?
Yeah, that's
It does.
it's not happy. Mary, it's Mary's turn.
Oh, this should be a little bit better here. If I can actually get over there.
I
I don't
think
think
you
I can
can.
this turn.
Oh yeah, you got plenty of distance.
Hi, I'm a tar puddle, and I have a hammer,
Yeah.
and you're on the ground now.
Tenderize the meat.
All right, that Okay, well, that was easy.
So you rolled a 14. Okay, yeah. So you actually you hit and you did 4 points of damage, evidently.
I smushed part of it quite flat.
Okay. Let me double check here. Okay. I had a set and then a variable amount of money for this thing to have, so...
This thing had money in it?
Hit point money.
Oh, hit points. Okay.
Life money.
Sorry. I was gonna say, why would the flying sack of meatballs have gold?
It's a sock full of quarters. It just got kind of dirty.
That's a good explanation, I suppose. Okay. Alright. I need 1 second because dinner is
Hold on a second.
going to the bathroom again.
Okay.
I will be right back.
Hi there, Phil Viber. I didn't see you come in. I don't know if you were here for me, gladiator leaping in the air and knocking it down. What we're playing, Dungeon Crawl Classics. It's like third D&D 3.5 with the rules pared down, so skill checks aren't like a whole bunch of different skills. It's mostly you ask the judge if you can do something, and he decides what you'd roll to figure that out. So there's a lot less to remember that way. We're playing 0 level characters, which are basically just people who've been put into a situation, and if we get 10 experience, then we become first level characters and we get to pick a class. I probably should have a push to mute on Discord. Sorry.
Why is that?
I'm telling Viper how DCC works.
Oh.
I'm gesturing to my screen too, like you can see it, which of course
yes,
you can't.
We're all doing that.
Look, I'm a horror-tex.
So...
Is it dead, or are you still figuring out? Hooray!
And we've got...
If we're already out of combat, I'm going to move my bat there for the next...
Yes, everyone
right,
is... that appears to be... You don't see any more ground meatballs coming out of the sky at the moment.
Okay, this is a really long shot, but any of our characters try to look at this and figure out what it is?
Max wants to eat it.
Max kind of wants to eat it.
Well, let's figure out what it is first before...
Can I eat?
Eat now, figure out later.
You gonna finish that? No, this is whatever this thing is. You've never seen it before. Anything like it before.
Okay.
Kindly go ahead and award all of your people's 3 experience.
Alrighty, I gotta get to my, including the panda who did nothing.
Oh, you were secure in the
oh yeah,
penthouse.
sure. Yeah,
and Anima was up
person...
there making sure there were no meatballs getting the plows.
XP3. I gotta move the keyboard back. Okay. XP3.
The brown color for the map is not necessarily indicative of the ground. It was just so when this was going on stream, it wasn't completely burn your eyes out white. So
okay, thank you. That's appreciated muchly.
Bigly appreciated.
I don't know what sort of aid Dr. Moss here can provide. He does have
Well, this rat does have the most horrible looking dental work that you've ever seen.
Other than that, I think he's got smelling salts in his little dental kit. I know he's got a very small amount of
Morphine?
Well, an opioid product. I don't know if it's that refined. And a handful of sweeties. Can give him a piece of candy.
That's how you keep perpetrating. Those are actually probably homemade here on the farm too.
With the candies?
Yeah.
Yeah. Taffy pull. It's how we get the teeth out, is the taffy.
That's how we get the teeth out, with the taffy. So you're wanting to try to revive him out here, or?
Well, it'd be easier to move him if he could help us, but I'm not sure if my attempt to revive him won't deprive him of his last little bit of life. So I can try to revive him out here.
This rat guy he's very lean, but he's on like the stature of like what I'm assuming Mary would be. He's relatively, I mean, I'm sort of.
Okay, what are you hitting the microphone with? Because it's knocking you out every time.
I'm not hitting the microphone with anything.
Okay.
Oh God, why can I not think of the name? The rat from Secret of Nim, the movie.
Oh, not Sheriff, not Sheriff, the big one. Nicodemus, the old guy?
No, Jareth, I think was kind of who I was thinking of, but
no, he was pretty fit. Jenner, I'm sorry, Jenner. It's been like 5 days since I've watched Secret of Nims.
Well, that's what I mean. This yeah, forgive me. This guy, he's fairly built for.
Okay.
I mean, that's probably the only reason why this thing did not.
Okay. I'm gonna try to revive him in the field then, because it's hard enough to.
But I mean, he's definitely been like, it seems like he's been on the run for a while because he's got cuts and that kind of crap. So, 18.
I did good.
That's, you can bring him around. Yeah, he's just. Where is that thing?
It's gone, and we.
Oh Jesus! Get it away from me!
It's dead. We need to get you patched up here. Sorry, I'll do the accent, but I'm eating chocolate.
In sort of a fit of physicality that you would not sort of know to come from somebody that's been unconscious like that, he is sort of like backpedaling and kicking away from the the large like 8-foot round massive flesh meat.
No, it took an argent to the face down.
You say what now?
It took an argent to the face. Oh. It's down.
Okay.
I mean, Argent can do a fireman's carry on him. He's a pretty beefy guy, so if you need to get him out of here.
I see Max has walked right up there. He's sniffing around at the corpse.
I found the dang initiative on the character sheet after this whole thing. There we go. Every time I go to touch one, sorry about that. Every time I go to open up one of the character sheets, the screen goes off on my stream. I apologize about that. That is one of the fun things of having 2 monitors here.
I'll bet.
Ow.
Excuse me. Okay. So were you wanting to do anything else with this mass, or are you just going to leave it out here for now?
We don't know what it is, and one of the party members would like to eat it.
You roll any
And,
sort of investigation check on it?
Yeah, we could find out. Hi, Kappa. You missed it. We fought a giant monster that flew in the sky and shot lasers and looks like meatballs.
It's a Lovecraftian meatball.
Oh.
Yeah, if you want to do any sort of check to see if it's edible or something, it's probably an intelligence check.
Max is a jackal. It definitely has that odor of like rotten carrion, but it's
get the vulture over here.
That's true. It's not. The meat on it is not. You can kind of tell it's not rotten, but it's not. It's fresh meat, but it definitely has that odor and that kind of thing to it.
It would smell like something you wouldn't normally eat. Like humans don't normally eat carnivores.
Yeah, I suppose so.
Like a weird gaminess.
Yeah.
Or cilantro.
Otherwise, let's see here. We've got here comes. Hey guys, the plow's alright. Whoa, what's this? Ooh,
I heard something smelled nice over here.
Succulent. I heard something. You're free to peck around at it if you want.
It might take a fortitude check to see if you survive.
Anybody that's got some sort of moss, you're free to give it a try if you want.
Oh, intelligence check?
Yeah, to try and get some sort of
let's
bead on what might be in this thing.
Nah.
Max did better.
Yeah. Well, Max deals with more big lumps of meat, probably. That didn't sound right.
Well, you do know, like I said, that whatever was punctured in there had something to do with being probably some sort of organ that gave this thing its flight. You could maybe try pulling that out to do something with.
Yeah.
Because like I said, if you poke around in this thing, it's not just like a wad of ground beef. It just looks like that, but it's a turducken. There's organs and stuff inside of it. I mean, the closest thing I could maybe describe it to is essentially like it's tumorous, I guess, would be.
Okay.
Because there's are tufts of like hair on it. There's what look like fangly teeth on the outside of it, that sort of thing.
Fangly.
Yes.
Okay.
So Max tastes it and decides he doesn't want any part of it.
Okay.
And the anima's like, more for me.
Yeah,
But
he can survive that. It's a vulture.
Max tries digging around in there to try to get one of those unique organs out of it.
Alright. Make a fortitude save, please.
A what save? You cut out again.
Fortitude save, please.
Alright.
I dare you.
That's not one of my better ones here. It's just stamina, right?
No, it'll be on your character sheet. Next to your stats, there's reflex, fortitude, and willpower.
Okay, I don't have a modifier, so.
Yeah.
Oh,
Whoa.
nice.
Nice.
Uh-oh.
Hi, Kappa. This is Dungeon Crawl Classics.
God
It's
darn it.
light. It's like D&D 3.5, but instead of having like a whole bunch of skills, we ask the judge if we can do something, and then he tells us what we should roll to see if we can do it. We are 0 level characters, which means that we are just people. We haven't picked a
Peasants.
class yet. We're peasants, yeah. We've got like 1d4 hit points in total.
It's what they call the funnel. It's
Yeah,
creating a character by attrition, essentially.
Kappa's Brazilian might not get all that.
Sorry.
We create several 0 level characters, and we run them through a first adventure, and whichever character survives is the character that we play. From then on, when we get to 10 experience, we get to pick our class, and then we get class skills and special things we can do. But right now, we're just people. Well, we're animal people.
Oh, jeez.
We're playing with an expansion to this that makes us furry characters, basically.
Okay.
You can't see me gesturing, sorry.
Anima, you reach into that giant hole that was already shot into and poked into, and rip out, again, what you would assume is some sort of, like, buoyancy sack, or some such, and just go hog wild on that thing. And after, it's spicy. It's got a little bit of a tang to it. You can really feel it, like, in the back of your palate.
Max was trying to just take the organ. Anima was going to eat something else, but Max was just trying to get the organ out.
Oh, okay. Well, crap. I misheard what you said then. So Anima's just digging in then.
Yeah, just eating whatever. I mean, probably waiting for everyone else to leave before he really sets to. He's not a shy eater, but he knows how people can react to that. So.
But Max is trying to pull out the little flight thing then?
They're just trying to get something out of there.
Oh,
it's an unusual creature,
okay.
So, I mean, anything we can learn about it.
Okay.
Maybe he just wants a trophy,
What's your luck? Well, I guess I can look that up myself. Roll a d20 against your luck. You're wanting to roll under your luck.
Nope.
An 11. Okay. Yeah, you can find, like I said, of all the stuff I had mentioned, pick something from it. Like I said, it's essentially anything that would be considered like a body part, as far as, like I said, teeth, just various organs. You kind of see, like I said, kidney-shaped things, stuff that look like what a lung would be, that sort of thing, so... Then Anima, as you're walking, as I guess everyone's finished with the corpse and you're getting ready to go to town on it, you rip off one of those tendrils that are coming off of it and start to chow down on it.
You're cutting out again, John.
Did you hear me say that you took one of the tentacles off of it and were eating it?
I heard rip off a tendril and then you cut off.
And you start to devour it.
This ramen is wonderful.
that will allow you to do something now.
Sophie, stop.
I gotta get a door for your room there, Anima.
Yeah.
Keep the kitty out.
Critty.
While he's eating the monster, Arjit and Moss are gonna escort the rat back into the plantation house and patch him up and debrief him on what happened to get him to here, rather.
Okay.
I don't think I can move your NPC there. Nope, I can't move your NPC.
Not so much. Come on, I'm trying to find... There we go. Sorry. I need to zoom out. Boop. Boop. Okay, we're up there, and we're up there. Everybody's in the house. Okay. Anima. You...
Mm-hmm.
Yes, you get... I'm guessing, like I said, nobody else is around. As you're finished, you, like I said, it's kind of spicy. It's, like you said, hot top ramen. You feel a belch coming on, and when you open your mouth, there is a flash of yellow light that comes out of your mouth and shoots off into the distance.
Oh crap!
Scorching against a pile of rocks.
I thought this was a meal, not a light snack.
Oh.
The puns. So if you would like to record this, that is until further notice. Once a day, you can do a ray attack that does... Where is it now? 2d4 points of damage plus your level.
Wow. Plus your
level. So currently it would be 0.
Okay, I'm sorry. Ray attack. That's
Does 2d4 damage plus whatever your level is.
okay. That and the bio and info.
Okay.
Oh, that's where the heightened senses were.
Yeah.
It was around somewhere.
So back at the plantation then. The rats, I'm guessing being cared for by, or looked after by Moss.
Well, hang on. Yeah. Dr. Moss doesn't have a lot of, body surgery skill, but he can stitch up wounds.
Body horror. Okay.
I'm assuming. And, the first thing, when they get back in the house with, Wilbur the pig, Moonwallow asks what the heck that weapon was. Seriously, did you give that pig a noob tube?
uh, you've seen him have to use this once before. You don't know where he got it. Somebody in a trade from whoa.
Can you stop like rolling coins? I think it's affecting your mic.
Fell. Oop. In a trade for very badly needed supplies up at at Oakmore.
That town that was north of us.
Yes.
Okay.
Had traded that it's called a firearm.
Okay.
Yes, that's what it does. He can only use it a certain amount of times because there's like a magical powder
you're
that goes
really
into
cutting.
it.
You're really cutting out bad.
I am literally not doing anything.
I know. I'm just letting you know that I'm losing like one word out of every sentence at least.
But it is a firearm. It uses a special powder that he was given along with it.
Okay.
So it only has a certain amount of uses that can be used, but
Okay. Oh, sorry, it's pill time.
Time for pills.
I apologize. You guys, I'm gonna walk away for a second to get some water. So you guys keep talking. I'll be right back.
All right. But yeah, like I said, you've seen me use it before. It's kept in above the mantelpiece in the seating room in the plantation. Oops. What's up? I didn't hear you.
Just echoing your oops.
Oh.
This in your face. This might be part of the problem.
It was in front of my face before.
Alright, I don't know what the problem is. Wait, is this got a switch between cardioid and omnidirectional?
I
in the back?
think so.
Try switching it to one of the other ones.
But okay. The rat is the adrenaline seems to have kind of gone from him, and he is seems to be kind of passing out as far as being lucid as far as talking or whatnot, but if there was anything you were wanting to try to ask him about what he was doing, he can try to abide, but like I said, for the most part, he's kind of foggy as far as what his recollection would be at the moment.
Max brings him some water.
Thank you very much, sir. I appreciate your help. I'm sorry to butt in on you like this. I appreciate all your help. I guess you could say I owe you my life. Wilbur's kind of, we'll worry about that later. First things first, we've got to get you on the mend from whatever. What the heck is that thing that had been following you? I've never seen an animal nor beast like that before in these parts. Excuse me. What was that?
Alright, I return.
Yes. Now the question is, does Anima keep that to himself, or does he say, look what I can do, guys?
Anima slips into the plantation house and says, I wouldn't eat any of that thing if I were you guys. It was a little too spicy even for me. I don't really want to see what's going to happen to me tomorrow morning.
Oh gosh.
The bathroom. Yes.
Oh,
Jesus Christ, you ate the thing?
Not all of it. There's still plenty left.
We move bright spots into the confab here. Panda rug. There we go. So, did I miss interrogating the rat guy?
He is sort of not really with it at the moment.
Okay.
He's essentially said, thank you for helping me there. Yeah, I kind of owe you my life, I suppose. Wilbur has sort of... He said, don't worry about it. We need to worry about getting you on the mend. You tell us about it. Whatever that thing is, later on, once you're, like I said, on the mend, so...
What are you doing to my panda?
Looks
You
comfy.
perks. Okay.
Comforting.
Okay.
Good lord. Can't trust any of you guys.
Yeah, Bright Spots didn't see it. There's no way she can make any sort of lore check. But she's also probably never read anything about anything like this either, so...
Ow. I mean, if you want to go out and look at the abominable creature, that's fine.
It's fine. It's good. So, can we ask the mouse girl what happened? Is she also out of it?
No, she really doesn't know too much else, though.
Okay, well, what was she doing to the south when she saw it?
Oh,
how far south was she?
Just up there on that
okay.
hill.
Fieldstone,
of
okay.
Rocks, yes.
What's she doing there, drawing all over the place?
It's a roof. Sorry.
Oh, okay.
She had just been, I was just out looking, I was doing some bird watching. That's all. There wasn't too much to do.
Okay.
And I heard coming out from the woods, there's a loud ruckus of that fella right there, and I saw that. What's that?
Well, can I ask her? Has she heard of anybody going missing in the past couple days or weeks, or anybody? Yeah, I guess missing people or missing kids. I mean, it's a small community. We probably do know each other, but somebody could fall through the cracks.
Not from... I mean, Jeb went out looking for mushrooms this morning, but that's... He hasn't been back yet today, but I haven't seen him since he left this morning.
Hold on, talking to chat.
Okay, Jeb is a possum.
Does Jeb usually go out during the day or the night? Because
Um,
I don't want to go. I don't want to raise hue and cry, and it turns out he went for a nap and he'll be back later tonight.
that is slightly odd because as a possum, you would figure that he does normally tend to go out during the nighttime. So that is slightly odd. Oh dear. Oh no. Oh dear. Oh no. Oh no. Oh dear. No. Come on. There we go.
Yes.
That's like I said that he went into the woods.
Okay.
It's been, oh gosh. He's been out probably going on 4 hours now. Yeah,
Okay.
I almost would think he would have been back by now, but
All right. Bright Spot's gonna ask the question about missing people to the rest of the people in the house while everybody else does whatever they're doing, and come back if anybody's got anybody they're looking for,
okay.
or if they've heard anything.
Again, from looking around and asking, that's Jeb's been the only person
Okay.
that seems to be unaccounted for at the moment. Yeah.
Okay.
You like I said, you kind of think he would be home here soon,
All right.
but not yet.
Okay. And the rat's out, and we can't question him. And everybody else was here when it happened.
Go ahead if there's something you want to try.
I just want to ask him how it started. Where was he when the thing attacked him? What he saw when it first started.
Well, who seems to be asking him?
I better have Moan Wallow do it because it's really hard to understand Moth. He sticks to the surgery, you know.
Yes.
No. Arjit's not that bright, but he's very personable, so he might not know which questions to ask specifically, but he can get a story out of somebody usually.
Tell me where you've been all your days.
No, you know what I mean.
Okay, so what were you asking then?
So where was he when this thing attacked him? Like, we know he was in the south, but how far had he been from the village?
Well, whatever that creature is, it had been chasing me throughout the night. I'm a traveling, as they call us, adventurers. You see, I look for work down in the pasture hills. You can see, as most of you may know, I'm quite a bit away from home at the moment, and I'm a bit of an exterminator, you see. He does kind of chuckle at that. He's not
a rat exterminator.
Lost on the irony, as it would be. There was a colony, I guess would be the best way to describe them. that I rooted out a couple of weeks ago, and apparently this one, I missed one, and it, they're like yellow jackets. You piss one of them off, they all got your number, you know. And like I said, this thing's must have followed me through the woods. I'd been looking for work, like I said, and well, it about got the better of me if it weren't for you kind folks.
I'm sorry, I was talking to Chet. How far south?
Oh gosh, darling, it's oh, let me see. I like I said, I'm from the excuse me. I'm from the Pasture Hills. That's
Okay.
By looking at my map, that's it's probably about
I know that there's
not quite
Here it
20
is.
miles away. 25 miles.
Is that the first inky blob down there?
No, this is
That's Oakmore.
you're gonna need the
Oh, the other map.
Yeah.
Sorry. Oh, God, that is quite a bit away. Okay.
Well,
Each
20 miles isn't too far for something that flies, is it?
No. Well, I don't fly. I glide. The. Oh, you're talking about the vulture. Okay.
Yeah, as I said, these things they fly, of course, but they've got a bladder that the magical types like to. Well, there's lots of parts to them that wizards and so forth like to get their grubby paws on, so I collect them to, you know, make a little extra money on the side. So,
Okay.
if I don't know if any of you people here dabble in the mystic arts, but if you do, you're welcome to the corpse. I can try to point out, you know, what might be beneficial from it, but it smells like your friend over there has been digging in with everyone else around, if you know what I mean.
Do I still have some on my beak?
No, believe it or not, I mean, whether it's because you were selective with your eating or whatnot, there doesn't seem to be any kind of residualness to your feasting, so to speak, which is kind of odd.
Good vultures are very neat eaters, right?
I'm fastidious.
Well, and this is Argent. I'd hate to see it come back up. Anything else come back up this way from down there. Maybe I should go check it out. Am I the town's only guard, by the way? Is that it? Or are there other guards?
I mean, it would be you, but again, it's not where you guys are. Is not necessarily a town, so it's
well, you know, the community's only
Yeah.
guard, the commune's only guard, whatever.
I mean, Max is a scout.
Yeah.
No, there is one other quote unquote guard. It's a this is a well, he's essentially like a minotaur. It's the cow guy. So
Ugh. Beefy. Yeah,
Singing
maybe I should go
forever.
check it out. Because I'd hate to have one of these things, another one of
Um,
these things come up here. We're kind of isolated up here.
well, if you'd like, I can take you back down south with me. I'd be happy to show you, but I think, well, it shows what I know. I thought I got them all the last time, but I missed one evidently, and I sure don't want to stick around here any longer than I have to and risk bringing more of them to your doorsteps, as it seems to be. Um,
Mary,
Nope. You're much louder. Hold on.
Mary gives a nudge, gives Max a nudge, and says, "At the rate you're going through them, I think I should think about stockpiling some more arrows." Max just shakes his head and kind of ducks his head a little bit and shuffles off to the side.
Oh, that reminds me. You can, if you wanted to, try and find the arrows you shot. You only used 3 of them, right?
Yeah.
Excuse me. There's 2 of them you can recover if you wanna. If you're keeping track of your ammunition, that would be a good thing, I suppose.
Okay.
The other one was the initial arrow you shot. It kind of landed in the shaft and the head. I mean, I guess it could be refletched or what have you, but it's landed, like I said, on a point down on a rock, and the shaft split in half. So,
And didn't seem to have any arrows in my equipment, so.
let me find the words here. If you've got a short bow, I normally say, and I don't know if it's an actual rule or not, but you've got 10 arrows in a some sort of quiver, so put you back up to 8.
I have a question for the Bat character.
For
can
the
I
Bat
get
character or by the Bat character?
well for the Bat character?
Okay.
Is it possible to get any sort of ranged weapon? A sling?
Oh yeah.
A rock to throw? A short bow?
Well,
He's got such a nice agility bonus, is what I'm saying.
roll your anybody that's wanting to tag along with yes, this, in case you didn't notice, this rat identifies himself eventually as Templeton.
I told you it was Paul Lind.
Yes. If any,
Hold,
yes,
hold,
anyone who's...
hold on a second.
Sorry.
I'm going to show off the to the people watching what happens when I get a follow, because she did all these wonderful voices. Hold on a second.
Okay.
And then the really annoying ones.
No such thing.
I don't have Skeletor, the one for Skeletor.
What?
It's
You don't have Skeletor?
Thank you. Okay, this one. I just like showing you off because you're so talented.
Yeah.
Okay.
Talented. But like I said, anybody
You're gonna have to, if Diva Pandas ever comes by when you're on my stream, you have to do your Skeletor for her because she'll just freak. She loves Skeletor. Okay.
Like I said,
Who doesn't?
Anybody that's wanting to go with Templeton down, or is whether you want to go with him or be taken down there with him, whatever you want it to be.
Max will go.
Make a
yeah.
What is the lowest luck of anybody that's going? Which I'm guessing that's going to be all 6 of you, correct? Unless I'm mistaken.
Yeah, hold on a second here.
I need to know who is
okay, that would be
man
Arjit. Arjit's luck is the lowest. You want me to make a roll for him?
What is it, a 10?
Yeah.
I think somebody had a 9.
Yeah.
Max has got a 9.
Oh, an unlucky scout.
Yeah, do like you did the last time. Roll against your luck. You're trying to get under your 9.
Okay. Just roll a 1d20.
Yes, please. I'm sorry.
Uh,
Okay, so you tied it. That works. Barely. I tell you what. Upstairs in the trophy room, it's, the late wife's room, you see. If you want to go on up there, there's I got some something that might give you a little benefit for your reach, if you see what I mean. And whoever wants, like I said, if you go up to the second floor of the house, there's a room that has it's like a big game hunt room, essentially. Deer heads, that sort of thing. It's really weird, again, when you think about it.
Why would it be more weird if they were like elf and human heads on the wall?
Well, that's true. I didn't think about that. But,
Oh wait, there's a reason why you didn't mention halflings before. Is they're hunted to extinction.
no, there's just no. I mean, if you want a little area background on the map,
There it is.
Oakmore, like I said, there's literally are like one dwarven family, one elven family, and the rest of them are just human.
Okay.
The aptly named Swampville, over by the 7 League Swamp, is a halfling community. That is,
Okay.
is literally nothing but halflings.
Halflings are Cornish game humans.
Yeah, do you say I could up in the trophy room look for a ranged
Yes,
weapon?
there is a Give me 1 second here. I'm sorry. Roll for me a.
You want?
Sorry, I need to get to my page here.
Okay.
I don't think this is in the any of my screens, or I would have grabbed it. Sorry. D4, please.
A 2.
A 2. Anima, please roll a D4 for me as well. Another 2. Okay. There are, hanging on the wall up here, in a crossed fashion, a pair of matching crossbows.
Ooh.
Wow. She was serious about hunting.
No. This was Wilbur's late wife. This is all stuff of his. He just converted her room into a trophy
Oh,
room.
okay.
Yeah.
I thought the wife was the trophy
No.
hunter.
No.
So let me add a crossbow.
If you're looking for stats here, I can
Should
give
be a
those to you.
D6, I think.
D6 damage, and then 80, 160, 240 for range.
80, 160, 240. Nothing special.
And there are a total of 11 crossbow bolts, so you'll have to fight over those.
I'll take 5, and Max can take the other 6. I'll just put this in the special category. There.
And if anyone... Let's see here. One last thing. I'm sorry, I'm bogging this down. Looking through books and crap.
Sorry.
There is Sheila, who is a skunk spinster.
Sorry about the beeping.
If, like I said, if you heard Sheila, a skunk spinster, if you are interested, has or can fashion for you a fairly decent sling, staff sling. So, if anybody would like that, she's offering that as a gift to take along.
I have to keep pulling up my character sheets here. Is that Melody? Melody could maybe use it. A staff sling uses your agility and not your strength, correct?
Yes.
Okay.
I think the only thing that would use strength is... let's get double. Let me see here.
Is that a D4?
A sling does a D4, yes.
Okay. And the range is...
I'm sorry, strength does apply to damage for that. My mistake.
For the damage? Okay, then
Yes,
I can't use it. I'm sorry.
I mean, you could still use it. You just be...
No, she's got a -3 to strength. To strength modifier, so it would be no damage.
You could give her the crossbow.
Yeah, I don't think so. Melody could pick up some supplies like bandages if there are any bandages, or
yeah, there's stuff in the like a medicine cabinet.
She is otherwise a fantastic character, but she's really lucky. Very, very lucky.
Poor raccoon panda.
Let's put some bandages here.
Did you need anybody that needed another ranged weapon, or no, Anima?
If we're going to be running into more of these things specifically, I mean, it might not be a terrible idea.
Well, if you want, I'm gonna say, roll an intelligence check for Mary, just a D20, and add your yeah, just flat out D20 because your intelligence doesn't have a modifier to it. Yeah.
Strong horse.
I'm gonna give you, just if you want to do it, I'll mention it just because of her being the blacksmith. If you wanted that sling, what you think in like a moment of idiotic genius is you could actually put a pitchfork on the bottom of that too and have it be a staff spear sling if you wanted it.
I think I'm just gonna have her chuck rocks at the thing next time she sees it.
Okay.
That would be fun.
MacGyvering stuff up. We'll throw horseshoes at it.
There you go.
It's a waste of horseshoes.
Good lord. Okay, so, yeah. He should be, I mean, yeah, he's good to start heading out.
Yeah.
In the morning if you're all ready for it, I suppose.
I think I'm all set. I need to get closer so the lisp comes through clearer.
Oh, I didn't need to do anything. It was as clear as a bell.
Okay. I know this seems like I'm making fun of people with the lisp, but I actually have a slight lisp, so it's. I want to get so people can understand that the character actually is occasionally frustrated that that he can't seem to get through most sentences without it. Panda bear rug.
Alright, give me just 1 second here to
Sure.
set.
You gonna draw some new maps?
Possibly.
Okay.
It's okay. It's still on there. That's good. That's good. That means you got talent. Hi-ho, silverware. Away. Dub-dee-ba-dee-da-do, da-ba-da-ba-dee-da-dee. That's the sound of me making a map, and everybody gotta say. Oh, wow. Ooh. Gravy. Gravy raisins? Raisin gravy. Come on. This'll work. It has to.
I found some RPG Maker sprites that are just animal faces. Might be useful.
Neat.
For next time. If they're free, let me see. This is a Japanese website.
There won't be a next time. Wah ha 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 ha.
I have not had you seen you do a TPK yet, and if that's a okay. This I can't look at this site on my phone. Yeah, I should not be issuing you a challenge. I'm just saying.
I'm issuing you a warrant. Okay.
I'm coming for you, varmint.
Ooh!
There you
That's
go.
the one you're looking for.
Yeah, John can't do that one.
What?
The Yosemite Sam.
I can't do it?
You're too high pitched.
Oh.
And you don't sound constipated enough.
Constipated.
Yeah, I'll look into it and like see what I can get you for icons so that you're not having to search around during the game.
Oh no.
Uh-oh.
Okay, come on. Oh, no, I don't need to do this. Crap. What am I doing? I'm some kind of savant. Okay. Go. How do I do this? Come on. No, come. I'm breaking the game. I'm so good. Turn it on. Okay. Now, I'm going to need your assistance in this for a second. Perhaps. Okay. I hear clicky rappy tappy.
Sorry, I'm just typing.
Okay.
It's the keyboard and the desk are too close to get to the mic. It's picking it up. I'm sorry.
No, that's fine. That's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's really fine. It's okay. It's fine. Okay. Before the leaving, was there anybody else wanting to screw around with the
Corpse?
yes, that thing?
If nobody else wants to touch it, I think we should drop rocks on top of it or something.
Rocks fall and everybody dies.
Build a cairn for it to keep it from attracting scavengers or Max.
Before bed, Max pees on it.
Reminds me of the posts from Ursula Vernon on her RPG night. The Corgi Paladin kills things and is like, I roll in it.
Poor, nice, shiny armor.
Mm. Once that's done, I'm ready.
Yeah, 1 second. I'm sorry. I don't know how to do this. I mean, I do know how to do this, but I don't know how to do this. But I do. 25, 20. Boop, boop. Okay, we're gonna maybe go into Diablo things. You know, Diablo things. And now it's the time where you have data entry.
Data entry, the fun RPG.
Offices and bosses.
Oh, nobody's gonna get that, unfortunately.
My name's Jack Smith from accounting.
Are you doing an accent?
No.
I'm Dan Smith.
Dan Smith, sorry, yeah. Damn it.
Dan Smith, please.
Okay. Prepare to
we have to stop referring to a podcast nobody else listens to.
Prepare to be transported to a fantastical location.
Oh god.
Hooray.
Alright, did that work?
The screen's black.
Oh wait, upper left corner.
Yeah, top left corner.
Okay. Oh, there we are.
Now, can you guys sort of move towards where it's black and will it uncover it or no?
Hold on, let me you brought the mouse girl with us.
Oh no!
In her pretty yellow sundress.
Oh no, an accident. She disappeared.
Huh. I moved Moss over there, and it's dark. Although he should be able to like echolocate. You want me to move him into black?
Nah, it shouldn't. It shouldn't be.
He could echolocate and quote unquote see things, but
I'm trying. They changed how the quote unquote fog of war works on here, and I'm
yeah,
to read up on it. So
we'll do.
I'll turn that off.
And come in and cover my screen with pieces of paper. Oh, there we go.
So yeah, this would be the cave if you can see it.
I guess.
Yeah. So,
Echo.
Well, you figure each one of these squares is still about 5 feet, so that's how large this thing is. Anybody that's not a carrion eater is probably turned off quite a bit by the smell in here, because it does have that same sort of rotten meat stench. and it's very much like your like alien queen hive is how this cave kind of looks. It's very rocky up near the entryway, and as you get into, you can see like up to here where your vision sort of kind of cuts out on you. It starts to, it looks moist and very damp, and like somebody's put meat spackle on the walls.
Oh, lovely.
And ceilings too, so
I was gonna decorate my house in
in
meat
meat
spackle,
spackle.
but then I thought beige was nicer.
Meat spackle, also known as puce.
Ugh.
The color
Okay,
that
that's the
sound-
word. That's the word I hate more than moist.
The color that sounds as gross as it looks.
just use both of them.
Meat puce?
Yes, meat puce.
Moist meat puce. Puce meat moist.
That is something completely different that it's not supposed to be.
Stop.
This is what you pay your subscription fees for, folks.
Moist puce meat.
Yes. So, well, ladies and gentlemen, this is the place. You don't. There's no noises coming from in here, except for the very, like, if you're mixing ground hamburger meat, it's kind of that sort of sound, like a mushy.
Oh. Yeah.
Yeah.
Is that a pile of laundry?
No.
No, it's just a rocky outcropping, basically. A pile of it does sort of look like laundry.
I had to pan out a little bit. Okay.
And of course it's sort of the opposite of what you would. Well, I don't know what you would think, but it's very chilly in here, like even colder than like going into a regular like cave underground type thing. It's drastically cold.
Like a meat locker.
Kind of. Not quite freezing, but it's definitely chilly. Like you're breathing and you're getting, vapor from
Or my hands on any given day.
Or that, yes. Holding this heathen's hands on any day, yes. You have permanent chill touch.
All right. Should we just from a cursory examination, should I make any sort of skill check to notice things before we go deeper?
Let me get you back in the area.
Moss would probably be the one to, with his great bat vision.
Not that I can really think, but yeah, are you going to take point as the cave Sherpa?
Oh, better put Moonwallow in front if everybody's okay with that, because he's beefier. Dumb but beefy.
Okay.
Or Max is a scout. Not a very lucky one, but
that's the best kind of scout.
okay. I
Max.
found the traps.
I found the trap. And it has been a day, so if you feel the need to vent any sort of anger issues, Anima can surely do it now. Um, somebody can have some sort of a torch.
Yeah, they could give it to I keep her name is covered up. Bright Spots. I was like, Bright Pants? What?
Torch Lord. You've got. I'll go ahead and if you want to come on or move your guys into that area. I mean, whether you want to or not, I suppose.
I'm sorry, could you poke the screen again? Where are you talking about?
Just sorry. Into this kind of.
Oh, okay.
Somewhere in that area, I will go ahead and reveal.
Let me just move my guys that I know I'm not going to get.
Would be able to show in this sort of area.
5, 10.
It definitely.
We're not in combat. I don't know if we really need to be
you don't
checking
bother
our
counting anything at the moment.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm just kind of trying to give you guys ideas of where you might.
Let's put the Bright Spots over there and Moonwallow behind her.
Essentially, there seems to be 4 other tunnels.
Moss is about as brave as Anima, because he's frail. So like back here is good.
I found myself a cranny.
A crayon. Okay, like I said, there are. You can see from in this main chamber there are 4 tunnels that go further in. There doesn't seem to be any one of them that kind of points itself out more to you than any of the others, but that's where you are right now.
Okay, so there's one southwestish and one to the east, and one a little below that to the east, and then there's one to the east. And somebody pick.
Make yourself at 5 XP too for the little interrogation and everything else that happened at the.
Is that every character?
Yes, please.
All right. Put myself at 5 XP or add 5 XP?
At 5 XP, yes. So basically.
Oh, thank you. That's a difference. Yeah.
That's a rocky.
I was gonna say, otherwise we're just like a stone's throw from the first level. We haven't been seriously injured yet.
Nope, that's true.
I'm not the kid who used to inform the teacher we hadn't been given homework. I just
like homework.
No.
Well, he unless he
which way did the rat go the last time? That's a good question. Like, which tunnel did he take?
Oh, I thought I scoured every one of these tunnels when I was in here before. Let's see here.
Like, he didn't just pick one the last time?
He was pretty methodical with it. He just took one, is essentially right straight. The one over this way is the first one he went to.
Well, I'm sorry, which one to the south? Or?
Directly east. The first
directly
one
east.
Yes.
I guess we could go that way first if nobody has any objections.
Let's go for it.
Okay. So
I always forget the torchbearer where they should be so they don't blind the party.
from behind, I thought.
I never know.
I know there's a YouTube video about it.
Oh yeah, let's all stop and watch a 45-minute YouTube video.
About where
Or
the
some
candle
nerd.
torch-
Yeah.
Wait a minute. Jesus.
No. You know the people on YouTube who make 3-hour videos about these sort of things? They're nerdier than we are. They're extremely nerdy.
Hey, it's content.
You know, I'd rather watch somebody like restore a sword or something. That at least is useful nerdery. I'll put torch girl closer to the middle of the pack.
All nerdery is useful.
I made a knife out of Cheetos once. I chewed them up real good. and then I spat them at Mary, and she made me a knife. So I'd go away.
Really? Really? I like that. I don't know where it came from, but I like it. Okay. Come on. Oh, this will work. That's perfect. Grease pop.
There's a big grease spot in your brother's DCC book.
Well, of course, you gotta be eating greasy food when you're playing Dungeon Crawl Classics.
There's an index in the back. You go ahead. I'm listening.
I know. Me too.
73 and 90.
There is... Haha. Coming from... Boop. There is a delectable noise that comes out of the walls.
I'm sorry, was that a strangled whale barf? What was that?
Pretty much.
You guys have moved on while I was looking through the book. Oh, it's a plesiosaur!
Mm-hmm.
Is the rat staying behind? I'm not. I'm okay with it. He was only a guy. I said I was okay with the rat staying behind. He was only a guy.
It was only a kiss. How did it end up like this?
Okay.
There we go. Pleased to be initiativing, as the whole mass of cave leaving seems to congeal into whatever that thing is. 6.
Huh.
12.
You wanted to send the results of this roll to the turn tracker. Oh, I see.
Bah?
It wanted to send it to the turn tracker, but I'm not in control of the turn tracker.
Oh.
Are we just rolling as a group or as individual characters?
Roll as individual for your group of characters, like the last time.
Just one for the whole group.
Yes, precisely.
All right.
He got a 6 again, and that thing has a 14. Yikes.
Oh. Sorry.
What?
I had did something in Chrome and bad
Problems?
things happened. Sorry.
Bad things
It
happened.
I don't like capturing my screen. I would much
Oh.
prefer capturing the window.
Were you looking at pornographies again? It's okay.
Just my character sheet, I swear to you.
Okay.
How
The
much
porn's on
porn
my
is on?
phone. Where
How much
the
porn's
porn is
your
on my
character
phone.
sheet?
How much porn is on the character sheet?
You don't want to know. That's where all the bonuses come from. Bonuses.
Oh, the bonuses.
Yeah, get it? Bonuses.
No.
And 17, right? Yeah, 17.
How do you get so dusty?
Practice. Okay. I think that's right. Am I right for my initiatives there?
I got an 11.
So it's
For,
Moonwalla, right?
Yeah. Well, it's Dr. Thistlemoss, but yes, that's a whole bunch of them.
Rat got a 6 still. Max. Why is Max? No, not Max. Jeez, he gone. 2, 3, 4. Okay. So now we're right. Anima, it is your group's turn.
Right. Well, Max. Well, let's try out that new crossbow, I'd say.
Firing into the mass of bad stuff.
Yeah.
So it doesn't look like a plesiosaur. It looks like a big wall of meat.
No,
Sorry.
I mean it's sort of looks like that. It's just
made of meat.
made of meat. Yes. Sorry. I'm still hungry.
I don't think that calculated right.
No.
Yeah, I
0
think
to
we have a
hit.
problem. It would have done 6 damage had it hit.
All right.
Unfortunately, I think that means you would have rolled a 1. I think.
Look at his sheet. How did it calculate to get a 0?
Because it was going off of the strength modifier for a ranged attack, but it still would have
Oh,
been
so
a 1.
he did fumbled.
Yeah.
Okay.
So you get to have a delightful fumble, I'm afraid.
No.
You have no armor on, correct?
Let's see. AC is 12.
You have leather armor. So
Yes.
that means your fumble is something like a D8. So what you're going to do, your fumble die is based on what kind of armor you're wearing on. The heavier armor, the worse the fumble, the higher your die you roll. Leather's pretty low on the list at a D8, so what you're going to do is roll a D8 and modify it by your luck if you have anything, and since you don't, it's just going to be a flat D8 roll.
There's a fumble calculator. Just go ahead and try that one.
Is that set for the DCC rules?
I don't know. It's next to my armor though.
That would have to be something we asked John if the D20 roll 20 here is set for the DCC rule.
Okay, we'll just roll the D8 then.
There's a app for the phone, but like I said, I usually don't have enough space on my phone for it.
6. Okay, this says you entangle your weapon in your armor. You must spend the next round untangling in it.
I would say that actually didn't fire at that point. Then he tried to pull his crossbow out, and it got stuck, so he doesn't lose a bolt.
Yeah.
I went to cock it and managed to get my elbow caught in my armor and spin in a circle and fall down.
So, unfortunately, the new crossbow did not work out very well for Max.
Well, it's par for the course for Max.
Poor Scout. Okay, who's going next for you?
Well, this thing...
Yeah, okay. Sorry.
It's going to be Mary.
Okay.
So she's going to just charge at the bloody thing.
Okay.
So, 5, 10, 15. No problem getting up next to it. Alright. And going to wail on it with the hammer. So...
I'm afraid that is enough to hit for 4 points. Alright. You just kind of bring it down another big chunk and just splatter it all over the floor.
Oh, gross.
What is Anima going to do?
Anima is going to try and convince his bald ram to go and attack the monster. Unsuccessfully.
Was he a farmer?
Yeah, I'm a farmer.
Okay,
cool. That doesn't work out for him. But he's going to move over here. Kind of shelter a little bit behind Mary because she's big.
Okay.
Closest thing to shelter in this little area, really. And that's it for his turn.
Alright. This thing. I have got 7 people. 7 little targets. Indians sitting in a row. And so forth. Do. Unfortunately, Melody and Max both are being attacked. What is Melody's armor class? Is it anything?
Melody's unarmored, so she should have... Hold on a second. I've lost control of my mouse.
Uh-oh.
My whole life.
It's all falling apart.
She's got an agility bonus of 1, and she's unarmored, so her AC is 10, even though that can't be correct. It should be not 11, right? Agility is an armor bonus. Okay, screw you, you stupid character sheet. An AC of 11.
2 13s.
What'd you roll for damage?
There is no damage yet, but you are grabbed by 2 little fleshy tentacles.
Ew.
It's about to get very anime up in here. The bad kind of anime.
No.
Which could be the good kind of anime. We can't judge. I can't judge. So we are now to Miss Heathen and your funky bunch.
Alrighty, is there a way I can fire that thing without firing into melee?
Oh yeah, it's this thing's large enough where
All right.
it's not going to incur any kind of, at least with just one
All
person
right.
on it.
Let's pull up Dr. Moss's page here, and crossbow, and ranged. Oh, there's a 13. Did it hit with a 13?
That is a hit for.
All right.
We got 6 points of damage total here. All right.
There's a tentacle that was launched at bright spots or wrapped around bright spots.
It's like come out of the wall behind her. Yes, and
okay.
has hold of her.
Moonwallow would like to make an attempt to get her out of the tentacle.
Okay.
Where the hell is he? There he is.
Were you going to like just attack it or try pulling her away from it or what?
Let's make a strength check to try getting it off her. I think.
Okay.
Hold on a second. This is a no bonus. Roll D20. 14. Oh no! Why is that a D100? What did I just do?
No, you got a 14.
Okay.
I hit.
It just said you rolling a D100.
Yeah,
14 equals
D100
14.
macro on accident.
Okay. Okay, I was worried.
Yeah.
I've suddenly taken control of the GM.
Yeah, you're able to unravel the appendage off of the poor pandaling.
Okay. See if there's anything useful. I still have a move action with Moonwallow. 2, 3.
Like it makes kind of a hissing noise. The end of the tentacle kind of is popped open and it's got like fangly mouth.
15, 25. He's gonna put himself right there.
Being here is close enough to attack it too. If you were.
All right, never mind.
Just saying.
But he already used his action for the
to free.
And you
spot.
said the tentacle shot out of the wall?
Yes, it like came out of the wall. Mm-hmm.
Bright Spots is going to try burning the wall with her torch.
Okay.
Which is, I guess, just an actual attack. This should suck. We'll just do an unarmed attack, or is it? It's a lit torch. We decided was a D6, I think.
For damage.
Yeah.
Yeah.
D6.
It's just a.
Let's try, because this is gonna suck. Oh, I gotta switch to that.
For it, but...
A 9?
Negative 1 damage.
And she's got a -3 strength.
Yeah.
Would a 9 hit the wall? Or would this be an effective attack at the? Or did she just wave the torch at it?
You don't do any damage to it, but whatever. The wall does seem to kind of like recoil back.
Okay, we can take that as a non-lethal attack. That's fine.
So -1 damage. You healed it a little bit.
No, I just scared it.
It starts smelling like the back room of a McDonald's now. Somebody needs to clear the grill.
Ugh.
Was that everyone
That was it for me.
Somehow, okay, yeah. We got the ratty rat. 5, 10, 20, 30, and that is just in range. Roll into attack. I can't think of the I think of it right now. Where's my number? Or not my number, my dice. There it is. He pulls out a the sword almost looks like it's made out of onyx, like this or not? Yeah, obsidian. That's the word I'm thinking of.
Yeah, dragon glass.
Yeah, it looks.
Sorry.
For people that need a reference to it, it does essentially look like dragon glass from. It doesn't appear to be metal. It looks more like glass. So, but it is like the back of the blade is serrated. Very jaggy looking, but it does have a blade on the other side. Stabs into the thing. Does 4 points of damage, so that's a total of. We're up to 10 now. That's looking pretty good. Melody, you don't quite know if it's just from the torch or what, but it does kind of look like the overall coverage of that organic material is kind of lessened. Like you actually can see a rock underneath this thing now, so on the walls.
Yeah.
We're back up to the top. Anima, your characters.
Okay. So, Max is bound at the moment?
Yes, Max still has a tentacle around him.
Okay. And even before then, he was, like, tangled in his armor and would normally have to spend this turn fixing that, right?
Yes, that is true.
So, where does that leave me?
Probably with the strength check.
Well, you
Sorry.
can because I think it says you can't attack. I don't think it says you can't do any other action. Let me double check here.
Get and lay there and cry.
Yeah, I'm saying you can basically would be letting go of the crossbow to try where you trying to break free from the thing's grasp.
Yeah, I guess that's the way to go.
Okay, yeah, go ahead and,
So-
roll your strength and see. We'll do opposing. check
Wow.
Here.
Nice.
Wow. I kind of agree on that one, especially on my roll. And that's even with the -1.
Just hulked out there.
I'm saying you do 2 points of damage to this thing as you do just you're struggling. You actually rip the thing out of the ground that it's grabbing onto you, and it just kind of falls apart once it's torn loose. You are now free. It's up to 12. You got Mary and you got Anima left still.
All right, Mary, let's hit this thing again. She looks frustrated that it didn't go down with the first blow, so this time she kind of gives her hammer a little twirl above her head before bringing it down.
Alley-oop.
Oh,
He's already got the idea behind Mighty D.
That's true. Unfortunately, you overexert yourself, it might seem.
Oh, it's fine.
all right. So
You manage to whiff the wall, but you do kind of make a splort from the ground as you bring the hammer down on the cavern floor, and chunks of viscera go here and there.
is there anything that Anima can do to help Max, like fetch his crossbow for him and hand it to him so that he has it for the next round?
Make a reflex save with Max, and I'll say you can like pick it up and try and see if you can grab it if you want.
With Max, you said?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. You know. Hey Max, here.
Okay.
Here you go, Nutsy.
All right,
Hey,
that'll do it for my guys then.
All right. Baddies. Oh no. No. No.
I never know if that's good or not.
It's not so good. This is not so good.
Rocks fall, everyone dies.
Well, not everyone. Okay, I need which. There's the die. Okay. Possibly from the overextension of Mary's hammer swing, the thing in the wall juts out and these like jagged tusks protrude from the underside of it and gore into Mary, lifting her up off the ground. You take 2 points of damage. You're still alive, but you're kind of hanging by this thing's, like I said, tusks, basically. You've got them jammed like into your shoulders. And another one of those tentacles from the wall over here tries to grab onto Dr. Moss, but it misses. Miss Heathen, it is your move.
Alrighty. Argent Moonwallow here is going to attack the doohickey with his short sword, the monster, when I accidentally made his sheet not work, so that was Melody. I'm sorry. That should be Argent, but that was a 10. I didn't switch to him.
Still a hit. I don't think you had a bonus, do you?
No. Just short sword.
Okay.
Which is a D6.
D6 for short sword, that's right.
He had a claw attack, too. Doesn't do any more. Yay! 3 points.
That's up to 15. That is actually okay. The resounding final blow. You jab that into it, and it kind of just sinks into the wall. There's very off-putting, like, slurping noises as the gunk that was on the ceiling falls off and drips onto the cave floor.
Okay.
Mary, you are released. You lay on the ground. The yellowed tooth-like tusks of this thing are still jammed into your shoulder blade.
Well, that's smart.
Dr. Moss could try removing the tusks without doing more damage, but if I miss the roll, I'm not sure what will happen.
Go ahead, make your roll. If
oh, there we go.
Not... Oh crap! Yeah, you're able to
well,
get them.
It's pulling teeth. Yeah.
You're able to get them removed and patched up.
Nicely done, Doc.
That'll be another another 3 experience for you all.
Yay!
Nope. This, like I said, this whole area, the organic type matter on the walls is seems to be disappearing or evaporating away, as it would seem.
Melody would like to inform everybody that fire seems to make it go away too, but there's only the one torch.
Uh-oh. Yes, but there is a whole woods outside. You just gotta be able to make
Oh,
it
we'll
burn,
just set fire to everything. It's fine.
You're not a murder hobo unless that's your first option.
Pardon you, I'm a murder panda.
From that day on, they called it the Burger.
The Burger King.
It's almost 9:30. I just want you guys to keep an eye on the time because you both work. I know Anima has to open.
Yeah.
I don't know if you do, John.
We can call it here for now, I suppose.
We'll come back right into combat. Awesome.
Well, no,
Or
not really.
Dungeon, not
Right in the
combat. I
dungeon,
mean,
yes.
yes, there we go.
On the plus spot, you're just literally experience points away from becoming real boys and girls.
Real dogs and cats.
Yes. Sorry, I gotta learn
Okay, if
myself.
there's nothing else to write down on my sheets, I'm gonna close them all.
What's that?
My character sheets and close them all.
Okay.
I gotta fix that